Peace and love, everybody. Yeah, I just barely made it back again. Thanks for liking and subscribing. This is a meditation group. We are a meditation group. We meet Mondays and Wednesdays. This is called the Mystical Path of Everyday Acts. Try that again. The Mystical Path of Everyday Acts. Brother Lawrence's wisdom transcends religious boundaries, reminding us that the size of our actions isn't what matters to the divine, but the love we infuse into them. This insight shared in his book, The Practice of the Presence of God in the Fourth Century, in the fourth conversion. Oh my gosh. In the fourth conversation. Can you read what's in front of me that I wrote this morning? Please. Fourth conversation. In his book, The Practice of the Presence of God in the Fourth Conversation, it was published in 1692. There is a universal call to infuse our actions with love, regardless of our spiritual path or how we flub up our lines as we sit here in front of everyone. The intention is what matters. He wrote, "We ought not be weary of the little things for the love of God, who regards not the work's greatness, but the love with which it is performed." His words emphasize the importance of intention and love in spiritual practice, suggesting that the value of actions isn't measured by their grandeur, but by the love and devotion behind them. This perspective is a cornerstone of his teachings in the practice of the presence of God, where he advocates for a continuous awareness of God's presence in all aspects of life, even and especially in mundane tasks. From a mystical standpoint, Brother Lawrence's wisdom aligns with the insight that the beloved can be encountered in everyday activities. Mystical contemplatives across time and culture often emphasize that spiritual realization isn't confined to extraordinary experiences, the mystical experiences, the highlights, or the rituals that we can perform, but it's found in the simplicity of daily life. The essence of mysticism is pursuing a direct, personal knowledge of the beloved everywhere we are. So let's compare insights from three other mystics: Teresa of Ávila, Julian of Norwich, and Rumi. Like Brother Lawrence, Teresa of Ávila, a prominent Carmelite mystic, emphasized the importance of inner devotion over external acts. In her famous work, The Interior Castle, she describes the soul's journey towards God through various stages of spiritual development, which she calls mansions, highlighting that spiritual progress is marked by an increasing focus on God's love. Teresa taught that even the most ordinary tasks could be a form of prayer if done intentionally to please divinity. She understood that the presence of the cosmic vibration could be felt within the soul, transforming everyday life into a sacred experience, light everywhere, seen and touched. A single-minded intention of serving the numinous in all actions carries a devotee to a higher vibration. It brings the numinous close enough to be felt, which, in turn, propels our spiritual journey. Julian of Norwich, known for her work Revelations of Divine Love, also stressed the importance of love and one's relationship with the beloved. She famously wrote, "All shall be well and all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well," reflecting a deep trust in God's love and care, which is exactly what I experienced in my first near-death experience. It's always well, even if we don't feel it here, because of the divine energy that pervades everything. Julian's mystical visions focused on infinity's unconditional love for humanity, which I saw in my first NDE. None is lost. All is well. Julian emphasized that God's love is present in every aspect of life, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. If we keep our intention on the beloved in our small actions, we repeatedly touch unconditional love. Rumi, my hero, the 13th century Sufi mystic, often wrote about the importance of love and devotion in spiritual practice. His poetry is filled with themes of divine love. He understood that every action, no matter how minor, could express love for the divine. Rumi understood the path to Allah involves seeing the light in all things and actions. He wrote, "Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground," teaching us that love and devotion infuse all actions with spiritual significance and therefore continued growth. Brother Lawrence's quote reflects a profound mystical insight that transcends religious boundaries, because mysticism isn't contained within any particular religion. It's contained in all of them and beyond them. That's why there's such agreement across these times and cultures about this one thing, the intention one brings to one's daily actions, no matter how small. The recognition that love is an accurate measure of spiritual worth. We recognize that, well, as the old hymn goes, they'll know we are Christians by our love, not by anything else, by the love. And you don't have to be a Christian, but if you want to be a mystic, if you want to live a mystical life, love is the most important thing there is in daily intentional action. By doing little things with great love, one can achieve a deep connection with the divine, transforming everyday life into a continuous act of worship, of devotion. This understanding, this idea resonates with teachings of many mystics who've sought to find the sacred in the ordinary and to live in a constant awareness of the divine presence. The beauty of the practice over time is that it increases one's receptivity to the vibration of the ever-present light in all things, which makes it easier to hold the intent of love in one's mind and heart as one does the mundane. There's this cyclical, empowering thing that happens. The more one acts with intention and love, the more light one sees, the easier it is to act with intention and love. So ask yourself sometime, what's your single intention for this lifetime? So thanks. I wrote that this morning. Phew. uh, say hi to folks I didn't say hi to. Thanks for saying you'd wait, Wendy. I think I made it on time. Just barely catch my breath. Hi, Ken C. from New Britain, NB. Uh, thanks for sending the nice weather, Peter. I'm downwind here from you. You're welcome. I guess it's going to get warm even there today. Thank you, Catherine Louise, for your hearts. Thang, why my energy can't remain positive all day, even though I tried. Well, energy is like a sine wave. It fluctuates. It goes positive, negative, positive. It's the thing that's way underneath it's the through line. So the through line isn't so much the positivity of it as it is the intention of your mind and your heart. So this intention of your mind and your heart uh, uh, kind of runs underneath, is the current underneath the sine wave that goes up and down. Is it people, even the sun, as it circles the black hole in the middle of our galaxy, runs on this sine wave of this up and this down, and we can't always be up, we can't always be down. We're kind of fluctuate between them, but there's always this current that runs, and the current is the intention of love and the intention of being present to the moment, aware of the presence of the divine, whether you're feeling positive or negative. um, it's a practice. That's why they call it a practice. I hope that helps, Thang. Susie, good morning from Boulder. Good morning. Martina, good morning. Ooh, such great insight. I think I'm going to have to dig out my tattered copy of Brother Lawrence's book. Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Amy. Wow, powerful. Thanks, Kristen. Janet, good morning, Janet. Okay, hey, Siri, set 20-minute timer.
20 minutes.
Hey, I hope you guys can't hear the lawnmowers. There's some very large lawnmowers and our neighbors next door. They just showed up to like madly cut the deep grass before they get here for the summer. So it's pretty noisy out there. Plus, I hear the blue jay, which is cool. All right. And I'm glad that my neighbors are doing that because why am I glad that they're doing it? Because the guys doing the mowing need the work. That's why. Even though I keep a microhabitat, I'm glad for my neighbors. Kristen, it's all good. Good. Thanks, Kristen. Okay, so let's do a little Kriya this morning. I'm kind of leaning into the Kriya thing here, even on Mondays and Wednesdays, besides the Tuesday Kriya group, where we study the Yoga Sutras and practice, learn techniques for Kriya Yoga and practice together. And the reason why we do that is because it freaking works. That's why. We do it because it works. All right, feet are flat on the floor. Just follow along with me this morning. My spine is straight. I think I need my mask today as I'm saying all this because I'm feeling a little unfocused, and the mask will help me focus if I can find the bloody thing. Which, of course, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to put my mask on this morning because it'll help me focus because I was dashing to get here this morning, even though I started writing that thing at 6 this morning. I got a little delayed, so here we go. Okay, time to bring my blood pressure down and my heart rate down. My feet are flat on the floor. My spine is straight. My chin is up. My hands are in this mula shape, my favorite. I've brought my thumbs to my belly button, which gets easier the rounder I get. Okay, feet are flat on the floor. Back up from my chair a little bit. Settling in. Let's begin on our feet for a moment. Inhale. Bring our mind to our feet on the exhale. Pay attention to the relaxation in your toes and in the bottom of your feet. Feel your feet. Now today, feel your shin bone. Realize it's two bones. Feel the front bone. Run your mind from your kneecap to your ankle. Just feel that bone. On the inhale, bring your mind to your knees. Bring your knees to your ankles and back and forth, calming your breath. From your ankles through your knees to your hips. Feel your hips, feel your pelvic muscles, feel your pelvis. Back to your knees, down to your ankles. Up to your knees, to your hips. Relax your hips. Feel your legs, feel down to your feet. Sweep your mind across the whole of your legs. Let's just do this for a minute. From your hips to your feet, sweep your mind back and forth. Relax. Bring your mind to the soles of your feet when you're down there. Pause at your knees with your mind as you pass through. Now from your feet up your spine to your crown. Sweeping all the way up, sweeping all the way down. When you bring your mind to your crown, it's like a dinner plate on top of your head. Had your chance. From your crown to your root, into your palms, your hamses. Feel the skin on the top of your head. On the exhale, gently compress your pelvic muscles, bringing your mind down to your pelvic muscles. Gentle, controlled breath. Down your spine to your pelvic floor. If you feel the tingle in your palms or your root, don't grasp it, just continue practice. Now long, slow breaths on your own. Namaste and peace and love to you all. May all your actions be filled with the same Shakti that you feel now. Peace and love to you all. Thanks for being here. Hi, Kate. Hi, Ascending.